Who am I to write this book? This particular chapter was the culprit that led to an embarrassingly long delay in the release of this book. All content hereafter just flowed from me naturally, but conveying the gist of my life's experiences in this opening chapter in a way that would not be autobiographical was quite the chore. It seemed that most occurrences and milestones spawned some need in me for further explanation and led to some related story. This chapter was written and then lost completely in a technology faux pas. It was rewritten, then trashed intentionally out of sheer frustration. And it was written a third time when the review of my life's highlights indicated that I'd yet again done exactly what I promised not to do: write an autobiography. I've saved all these stories to share with the kids and grandkids, and perhaps to use another way in the future. But this book isn't about me. This book is about you. You are a child of God. You are a beloved, living miracle. You are powerful beyond your wildest imagination. And all of this is God-given. So, knowing how to put this power to work in our lives responsibly requires us to become fully aligned with Spirit. And I'm here to help you do that. See, I know what it's like to live in disconnect and darkness. I know firsthand the sense of loneliness, despair, and self-loathing this disconnect can bring. I'm intimately aware of the health challenges caused by dis-ease. I know the overwhelming gloom of guilt and shame while being a hostage to addiction. I know the burden of financial destitution. I've lived through the depths of despair while wishing to no longer live with the pain. I remember the perpetual failures, bitterness, and frustration, and constant need to ask, why does this always happen to me? Well, conversely, I also know what it's like to live in at-one-ment and bathed in loving light. I know firsthand the sense of overwhelming joy and the hope of the power of possibility brought by being aligned with Spirit. I know the sense of freedom achieved when rising above our earthly bondage of addiction. I know the joy of being in the flow of infinite abundance. I celebrate the graduation into feeling fully aligned with the divine. I live in perpetual success, joy, and gratitude for all the love in my life, as I know this is happening for me. I named this chapter many years ago, and I'm committed to keeping it. It reminds me that I have had, and sometimes probably do still have, self-doubt. All those negative thoughts or regurgitated insults have come along and planted seeds of doubt and unworthiness time and time again. But what won out is this: I've learned how to live a life that's truly magnificent. If there are other people that can be helped by what I've learned, and God seemingly nudges me repeatedly through the years to do this work, then let's ponder that question differently. Who would I be to not write this book? I'm going to show you how to align your life and feel immersed in the flow of Spirit. Now, what you do with this information will be entirely up to you. I see you succeeding, and I need to know that you see that. Literally, I need you to be still and imagine the sense that you feel so loved, so grateful, so powerful, so useful, and so in the right place at the right time, all the time, that the joy can't be contained. Maybe you'll smile uncontrollably, or maybe the joy will leak from your eyes and roll down your cheeks. Maybe it's a combination of those reactions, but I want you to fully immerse yourself in that feeling. Go to that place in your mind. Bask in that sense. And then take bits and pieces of this book into your mind and revisit it as often as you feel called to. There will be some personal stories of my own life experiences intermingled in the lessons. And if this book is in your hands, maybe you picked it up out of curiosity and or the desire to get your life in order. Or maybe it was a gift from someone who loves you and wants the best for you. There are no coincidences, so however you and I have crossed paths, know I'm grateful for the opportunity to serve.